Fuck you! I gotta run in, grab it, run back out. I'm gonna be legitimately angry if I do all of this and it turns out that Diablo is a goddamn pushover compared to this one goddamn demon. No fooling, actual anger.
I can't carry anymore.
Okay, my only thought process here is that maybe I have to, I don't know, go and fight and defeat the last of the generals? Whatever constitutes as a freaking general in this. Maybe I didn't activate them in the right order? Yep. Oh my fucking god, how many more are there? Yeah, I activated that one. I killed all the dudes on the other side, on the top side. I don't know why the hell. Unless it's just the ones that remain over on the other side. Put that up just in case. Yeah, because there was horde of monsters that I hadn't killed on this side. Oh my god, please just go and die in a fire. It is taking so... Yeah, I think whatever that did it.
Not even death can save you from me.
Oh, he sounds like he's gonna have a good time with my face and his fist. You know what? Any last words, Deckard?
Stay a while and listen.
No? I'm glad that your final words to me after I die for like 50 minutes straight are going to be stay a while and listen. The crying shame that all I am to you is a pair of ears to listen to your stories, old man. Deposit all that money, because I'm gonna need it. Because Implissa here, she's gonna die a lot. So I'm just preparing us, you know. This is gonna suck. So I think I hit him once. And what's even funnier is that, you know, I now have to go and get my corpse. Well, at least I still have those on me. Oh hey, that did damage. Oh my lord. Get over here, you overgrown cat. So I hate this. I have no clue how the hell I'm supposed to be able to do this. How the hell am I supposed to be able to do this? Besides, like, oh, he's charging up his attack. I better move. Like, he's got 5 other attacks he can do. I'm doubting that Amplissa is really up for this task, but you know, we'll see. How many times I can stand dying while doing basically no damage. Where are you? Oh, cool, he follows me with it too. Oh, cool, he has multiple things that... I'm gonna get my corpse. And then I'm getting the fuck out of here. And then I'm going to do the tried and true tradition of saying fuck it and cheating. So, be right back. Give you all a bit of an idea of what I did exactly to do the whole cheaty thing this time. I made my stats this. I had originally just meant to make my dexterity 50. I don't care because I'm still missing terribly. I don't know why. It's 95% chance to hit the Oblivion Knights. And then of course, for my skills, nope, that's my inventory. Nope. I know how to press buttons. No, I don't. For my skills, I went and got 20 axe mastery, said screw it, and went with whirlwind 5 times. Because why the hell not? It's still a little wonky to try to use because it seems like I can't target something while I'm doing it or attacking, but I pretty much just have to point and click what is doomed. And the biggest, most ridiculous thing I did was I improved my axe a lot. I didn't increase its damage at all. I just made it so as it pretty much stole a lot of HP, absorbed a bunch of elements because I just want this done. And to that end, all that I need to do here is beat these guys. Because I am tired. I'm hoping that this should be enough. It doesn't feel like it should be enough, which is saddening considering I literally have the ability to basically heal all of my HP.
Not even death can save you from me.
Yeah, hopefully. I'm hoping that with this axe, the opposite's true. Hello. Wow. He still does an absolutely disgusting, stupid amount of damage. Why is this a thing? I have absorb 127%. It makes no sense. I mean, I'm healing that. Oh, cool. He slowed me down. I'm working on Diablo. Oh. How about that? I do anything to you? It didn't seem like it did. Spin! It's finally
Suffering would be too brief for you, Diablo.
over. All. I mean, that was a good feeling. Bring back more of that song. That's a good song. Field plate. Oh man. Crossbow. I guess they kind of expected you to simply go, you know what? Let's head back as soon as we're done here. I don't want to grab the hunter's bow because at the least Imp deserves something for her troubles here. You know what? Saw these. That moves there. And well, that's pretty much it. I don't care much for the crossbow. Terror's End. God damn it. Well, I guess we have only one thing left to do. Be back. Before I go talk to him, I just want to see what gear we even earned out of all of that. Alright, bone flange. That is... well, his defense comparatively sucks, but... 3 to 11. Hassan's mesh chainmail. Okay, also useless. Sturdy Mask of the Jackal. And okay, Storm Edge. Seems like it'd be a pretty cool axe for topping off of the adventure, as it were. It does more damage than my axe does. Not counting the whole fire thing, but still. It's interesting. That's it. I'm gonna sell them. Like, the Jackal one seems interesting, but it's not as good. Screw that one. No. Yeah, she deserves better. Yeah, I'm probably not gonna play. Just... I'm tired, man.
Greetings.
Yeah. Get to you in a second, old man. Game's ridiculous, man.
I knew there was great potential in you, my friend. You've done a fantastic job. Though my ancestors often struggled against the three evils and their minions, I've always lived a shut-in, scholarly life. I'm glad that my wisdom aided you. Now, I wish to leave this place. Though heaven's gates are a marvel to behold, I hope I won't have to see them again for many, many years. Please, talk to Tyrael about leaving this place now.
Ah, sounding a little ungrateful there, Deckard.
Praise be to the light. You have accomplished the impossible. Diablo and Mephisto have been banished back into the black abyss that spawned them, and the corrupted soul stones are no more. However, while you were fighting here, Baal remained behind in the mortal realm, building an army of hellish minions. Now Baal's army is searching for the World Stone, the ancient source of all the soul stones and their power, while leaving behind a wake of destruction. They have forged deeply into the barbarian homelands, heading directly for the summit of Mount Arya. Baal knows, mortal hero. That is the very site of the Blessed Worldstone. Now, enter the portal I have opened for you. It will take you to the barbarian city of Harrogath, the last bastion of order on the slopes of Ariat.
That's right, because there was an expansion. It shouldn't have been named Diablo 2, it should have been named Ball 2. Or something, I don't know.
I heard later that he was defeated. And that the Soul Stone were destroyed in Hellforge. All except one.
I failed, Diablo. I couldn't do as you asked. I couldn't enter that gate. Forgive me, Tyrael. Forgive me.
Marius, give me the stone, and all is forgiven. Give it to me, Marius.
Take it. Take it, take it. I'm glad this is finally over, Tyrael. Look what the stone has done to me.
You haven't failed, old man. You've done exactly as you were meant to do. However, I am not the Archangel Tyrael.
Well, no. No, 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 no.
You have done well, Marius. Now I think you shall have your reward.
I don't deserve.
The gates of Secheron have stood for eons beyond remembrance, and you shall not breach them now. Remove your foul demons from our lands. We stand on the side of light, and you shall not be allowed to reach Mount Ariat. And that which you seek will not be yours.
I shall take your position into consideration. Well, it seems your terms are not acceptable.
And that was Diablo 2 for the time being. Hello folks, Posterius here that has had a night of sleep and a little bit more clarity before he rambled on about the game itself. Now, I really did enjoy Diablo 2, a good 95% of it. It does show its age with a whole lot of things, and yeah, there's a lot of things that would have been nice to know, looking at like speedruns and whatnot about certain key combinations to fill out your belt or whatnot that the game just outright doesn't tell you that you needed to use the manual for. And no, I did not have the manual, and I did not really think to poke through a PDF of the manual. And all of those things probably could have been answered in said manual as well. So to that end, yeah, Diablo gets a solid 8.5 out of 10 for me. And again, the only real thing that kind of drags it down for me is that as a person that likes barbarian characters, the barbarian is probably, by the looks of it, one of the worst classes to play for this game. Now, I know I could just have gone whirlwind all over the place, but the thing is that on normal difficulty, you really don't get the experience points to get up to the point of using whirlwind. So yeah, it kind of sucks. Makes it so as dealing with the hordes of the abyss is that much harder to do. And needing to go back and grind through the same area over and over and over again, or the latest area over and over again, does not really improve that mindset. This is coming from a dude that doesn't mind grinding. A whole lot of the game is going back and forth from the town using the town portal in order to drop off a bunch of items and whatnot, and a whole lot of it is also trying to figure out what item combinations were best when dealing with the Herodra cube. Again, the cube itself doesn't really have anything really to do with the rest of the game, say for a few points of the plot where it's like, our birthdays together. It's not a bad loop, it's just it can get really annoying when all you want to do is move on to the next act. Because I can't even tell you how many times I've dealt with Andariel, and how many times I would have needed to go back to the previous section I had just cleared in order to get like a level or two more from enemies that I had been slaying. And that just kind of came to a head when I was trying to get through Pandemonium's area and get through the, Sea of Flames and all that fun stuff, because that was just a bad time. Because as a barbarian, I had only one option, and that option was to swing or raise my defense. It was not really all that great of a time, and I hate that it wasn't that great of a time at the end of it. And I think Diablo, being a bastard as he was not a big help with that, because we fought Baal. He was a pushover. We fought Mephisto. He was a punk. Then we get to Diablo, and I know that, it's probably something like, oh, because we're fighting him on his own realm and all that fun stuff, but it was not good. There was no such thing as balance, and it pains me to say it. It sucked. It was not a great time, and I feel bad for saying it was not a great time, considering how much of a good time that I had with the rest of the game. It was the worst part of the game, because I'm just imagining getting to that point as a kid and getting absolutely obliterated every single time. I know that it probably had something to do with also playing without an actual second person to help do things, and I know that a part of it also had to deal with the fact that I just kept dying and having to get all my shit back, and quickly going through my money through repairs and bringing back my guy, bringing back the ranger. And I probably could have used someone else at that point, but I was just getting a little stubborn. And it was always the death run back that made it so as it was a ginormous pain in the ass. I really just did not want to bother with it. And maybe if I had been a little less tired and not just ground the last couple of acts of the game, I'd have been in a better mood. But I'm just imagining too, finishing the game for the night, going, okay, I'll deal with Diablo later, and waking up and realizing, oh, I have to deal with all of those seals and all of the hordes of monsters again to do that. And it pains me to say I wouldn't have wanted to. I really would not wanted to do so. And I don't know if Whirlwind made it easier, because every single time that I tried to use Whirlwind, it just didn't work all that well. I don't know if that's a thing with the game itself. Maybe this was made better in the Resurrection edition, the recent re-release of the game. All I know is that it was not a good time. It was not something I wanted to go through at a later date. So yeah, I don't feel sorry for cheating at the very end with a trainer or whatnot. But I do know that I do not want to go into Lord of Destruction. I looked up what you have to do in Lord of Destruction, and if the ending bit of dealing with Diablo was any indication, just the gauntlet of shit that Baal puts you through. No. Also, just dawned on me that you don't face Baal in the main campaign, but the point still stands. Mephisto was a pushover. Why the hell was Diablo not? And I think the fact that and the fact that Baal is such a ginormous pain in the ass is going to increase my situation of wanting to play the game much more. So I think that if I do Lord of Destruction later on in the future, it might be with a different character. It might be with a cheat code so that I can just pop right into the final act to deal with the Lord of Destruction. It might be with a certain code to make it so as I don't have to grind up to level 35. but I am not going to go into Lord of Destruction, mostly to save my sanity, because from what I've seen, that was pretty much more of just dealing with the same monsters over and over and over again, much like the final act of the base game of Diablo 2. I kind of hate to say it, as a barbarian, the game kind of sucked. Probably would have been a lot more fun if I had the ability to jump on everything and whirlwind on everything, but for the most part, I didn't have those options, and it sucked for it. Well, I'm gonna be done ranting, so yeah, past me, take us out. Thank you everyone so very much for watching. If you guys want to support the channel, consider dropping a like, commenting, subscribing, all that fun stuff. Helps out the channel and lets you know when the hell I upload, which is usually 3 times a day, 6 days a week. No, I don't have a life. And if you want to support the channel in a financial fashion and continue assisting my descent into this madness, you can also go to the bevy of links down in the description below and throw some money in my face. Every little bit helps, keeps a roof over my head, food in my belly, and goes to upgrading my PC whenever I have a little bit of extra spare change. This wasn't a bad time. This is a fun time. I hope the expansion, well, expands on that. Thank you everyone so very much for watching. I hope to see you all in the next video. Take care. Cheers.